Lord, she done messed up the number, y'all. This one here, I got.
Put it on Facebook too, so y'all can.
Lord Jesus. All right, so today is Juneteenth.
It is. I wore my Juneteenth shirt.
I had it on yesterday.
Me
for
too.
church.
I got 3, 4 of them.
I
I
wore
wore
mine
it at
too.
church.
This my cotton shirt. It's like, all right.
I just thought that's not. That's
I know.
horrible.
I know. Come on, all right.
That is horrible.
He picked it himself.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about.
This
Right
is
on
how
time.
this is wrong with us.
Welcome back.
It's the house niggas and the field niggas.
Yeah.
No.
We in the house now,
This
B.
is why.
No, we outside. Ain't that what they say now? We outside. Nah, yeah.
I was outside all weekend. That's why I'm tired now.
This world, these clowns right here.
Well,
So
okay,
yes, I asked Dice to come on and surprise us and come on in and get the people what they wanted. Say yeah. Say hey, baby.
And she brought a bonus surprise.
I brought a bonus surprise.
And that surprised me.
Yes, I surprised him.
Great
To
surprise.
have a kid, yes.
Great surprise.
Say I'm teething.
Yes.
I'm
She
8
got
months.
her shots today too. She's doing very well.
Hey, okay, look here. Bug.
So our topics are
Yes.
again, it's about suicide.
Healthy habits.
and living in the moment.
That would be me.
That would be him. That's his section. Not that our section is suicide. And
Right. Right.
although we
Right,
all
but
have been, I
yeah.
think we all have been, know someone that has committed suicide. You don't? Or am I only speaking? Maybe it is my section.
Yeah, I don't know no one
I know
personally
quite a few
who-
people that have committed suicide.
attempted?
Yeah,
Quite
I've
a
heard
few.
some
Really?
attempts.
Oh yeah, no,
No,
I
I
know
know
quite a
people
few.
I ain't had
Still
nobody that was
do.
successful just yet. Thank God.
I think they only did it for
Attention.
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 Because with suicide, I believe you really want to do it, yeah, you're not going to do the
That's right, baby.
cheap way out. You know, you're going
What they call that, edging?
to... No, because I know one guy, I heard a story a couple weeks ago about that. Was so funny. And you got to have a balls to want to jump off a building.
Yeah.
But he lived.
Yeah.
He just messed up. He lived, but he really tried to kill
Oh,
him.
no.
He jumped. I couldn't do that.
I try not to be judgmental.
Wait, how far up
but
was
Six floors.
And then,
He didn't die. He dead on the concrete and didn't die.
oh, the Lord said not
yeah,
yet.
the Lord
One
said, "Now that
But
we're
he
playing
messed
with
up.
God."
But now that punish whoever got to take care of him. That's how I look at it. Like that was selfish because now
Somebody got to take care of your
Yeah.
return. You better try again and be successful at that point.
he can't even
Oh,
move.
I say try it again and be okay. So
I know
I'm
that
the,
time.
yeah, they special, mama.
But yeah, that's a touchy situation. No offense to anybody who attempted. No offense to somebody who lost someone from
Yeah.
suicide. But it's a touchy situation.
I've had different situations where they were young. Two were young. They were 16 when they took their lives.
And you knew them personally,
Yes, yes.
or at 16?
At 16.
Any of them leave a note or why they did it?
Well, yeah. So the thing is, you'll never understand why because it won't make sense to you.
Right.
So that's why I say you got to have programs and different things, outlets for teenagers, to be able to talk. Because what we think is going on, we say brush that off, or we tend to just be like, it ain't that serious and brush stuff off. But super hypersensitive kids become sensitive adults.
And there's the key word is sensitive.
Yeah, very sensitive. And we have to be mindful of that. Y'all know me, I am very blunt and direct. I am not the most sensitive
Me either.
person.
Yeah.
But going through that, you would think it would make you more sensitive. It actually made it kind of worse for a moment because I felt like, because suicide to me is selfish. It's very selfish. And
you don't get your insurance money
leaves
off of
it leaves everybody messed up.
Serious. They don't pay out for that.
They don't.
They don't pay out for suicide.
They
no.
don't.
So that's even more selfish because now somebody got to pay.
You got to pay for all of this stuff for you to go through and then deal with the trauma of, you can say all day long, well, that's just something they was dealing with. But if that's your child, if you blame yourself. That's a natural feeling.
Well, what
As
about the
parents
people who we
need
see
to be
do
able to
it?
have somebody talk and everything else.
The
And
people who what?
Who do it and we don't see it coming? Like the guy,
exactly.
what's his name? Twitch? What's his name?
Oh yeah, that was
Yes.
the dancer guy from LA.
Yeah, how he had a lifestyle and the way he showed like was nothing wrong at all, and then bam, out of nowhere,
But it wasn't out of nowhere for him.
Yeah,
That's
for
what
him.
I'm saying. We don't know what's going on in people's minds. So.
And then too, it was right after the show ended, so that might have been like his thing. Like, well, what am I gonna do now? Or you never know. You just never know.
Yeah, you don't.
And then of course they try and make it seem like okay, because with him it was like, well, maybe it was something else.
They were just trying to find a reason why he might have done it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could think of 1,000 different things for somebody, but like
I can't
you said,
think of any. No reason is gonna be. What can
logical.
make me take my life, and then in a matter in which some people take their lives. I've known they hung themselves and
you got
shot
people who
themselves.
do murder suicides too.
well, that's a
not
different
you know.
reason.
That's not for attention. Pills is for attention, in my opinion.
That I think that's so you ain't gotta go to jail. You like, well, shit, I know.
Yeah, they do that. They don't even live without that person.
And now you got people that, when I bring up the topic of suicide, it wasn't like the intentional suicide. I feel like you taking a risk every time you take these pills. Now there's fentanyl. Every time the pill poppers out there, y'all don't know what's in these pills.
But you know it's not just in pills no more.
It's
They
weed.
doing it
And
in
we,
weed.
yeah, all y'all that's
they
doing all
lacing
this,
it.
y'all taking a risk every single
Anything.
time. You
Yeah.
smoking with somebody you don't know, or you think you got your supply or whatever. However y'all do y'all stuff, whatever y'all do. At this
I don't
point,
even
it
want to
just
add
gotta
to.
be time
I
to
feel
stop.
like you live in Detroit already. You taking a chance as it is every day.
Walking
Why would you
outside.
add to it?
So when we get up
It's
in
a
the
risk.
morning,
Okay.
Right. Why would you add on top of that? Like, I
Lord.
already be worried every day like something gonna happen. So
exactly,
I don't want to take no chance of taking something else to help speed up the process.
right.
That's how I look at it.
I got
like,
somebody over here that said, we're not naming names.
Right.
It said, I attempted when I was young because of my life. I was forced in.
Thank you for your honesty.
Right, yeah.
And the fact that you even commented means
right.
you attempted and you did not succeed.
Right.
And now you can tell your story
No,
and help
let's
somebody else.
ask though to try to
I
understand
am
when you say
asking.
you attempted.
How did you? What did you?
was
If you
it
don't
that
mind us
yeah,
asking.
if you don't mind, I don't want to pry, but I do want to pry because I want to know. Like you attempted, you still
That's why
here.
we're doing this. I want
Like
to
was it
encourage the
pills or
conversation.
you cut your wrist or
Yeah, because you got cutters out here.
yeah, you
Yeah.
got people
And
that
I feel like
and
that's,
people with what did they burn themselves?
now, yeah,
They burn
burn.
themselves.
They
For
take
what?
a lighter.
And
Did
just
you
little
see
burns.
even on BMF?
Oh
Remember the
yeah,
officer
yeah,
was
yeah,
burning
yeah,
herself?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that
yeah.
was
Right.
Yeah.
her way
Rico,
of...
what about you? You know anybody that's attempted and or done it and they
Of course.
Well,
No.
of course, where you were.
So that's
Well-
why I don't know. Some
in
I know
college?
one guy.
Yeah, in college.
One guy. He a couple times he took pills, and he would be before then he would be saying it though a lot.
So he was
Nobody
talking.
really took him serious.
Exactly.
He would take
Until he
pills,
did it.
But then he ended up shooting himself in the head.
Can't come back
But
from that.
his situation, it's well, I ain't necessarily understand. I understand to a degree. I don't understand that because to me the first law of nature is self-preservation. But I'm saying I understand what he was saying because he had seen his mother, his auntie, killed his mother in front of him, stabbed her to death.
Damn.
When he was a
So
kid.
a lot of
See
times
that.
he would be saying stuff like he wanted to be with his mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So he
G
would
baby,
say
did
stuff
they say
like that.
Yeah.
So I understand
We coming back
that
to
part.
you.
Like if you seen something that tragic,
Right.
that like, so I understand why he was saying certain things.
He felt alone.
But it's just I'm a little different. Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. Because
Everybody
was
handled it
kind of
different.
divided.
Mm-hmm.
His father had mental issues.
Yeah.
His,
When you start to
staying
peel
with
back
his
the
grandmother
layers, you
since
see
he
it's
was
deeper.
a child. So like for holidays and stuff, I would have him around me and my family and stuff. But plus he liked to talk to me a lot because he know I lost my mother and father both at a young age.
Yeah.
You know, so he used to come to me for a lot of stuff.
What is it,
Man,
mama?
that's sad, man.
Well, she said that she took a lot of pills and cut her wrist. She had to get her stomach pumped.
Okay. How old?
She-
So I feel like, and you say the life that you grew up in, like a lot of abuse. You know, you can't judge people. You don't know what they're coming from, and that's why school teachers are so important and counselors because they notice that. And but well, back in the day they did. I don't know what they're doing now.
They don't. They just get paid now. I mean, you can't blame them because these students
Because the
now,
parents,
the parents
the
don't.
parents.
She said she was 17 at the time.
Bless your heart. Well, I'm glad you
Well, God is
sharing.
good.
Thank
I'm
you
glad
for sharing.
you didn't succeed. So it's sad that you got through it.
Did you
I'm
seek
glad you got
counseling? Do you go to a counselor now? Like I really want to know.
through it. Yeah,
Like,
it's new to me. Like I'm not big on this because I think it's such a sensitive situation that I don't like even
talking
about it.
Yeah,
It's just,
I like
it's one
to
of the topics. I
yeah.
do want to learn about it. You know what I mean?
She said living with drug addicted parents and was being sexually abused. Now I was gonna say that next.
Yeah.
That was the next things I was gonna say. You got people who are molested as kids, and that trauma, like you said earlier, you know, the situations that you faced as a child where you couldn't defend yourself.
Exactly.
And then as you get older, sometimes that lingers on with your mate. You know what I'm saying? And then that kind of brings
you just want to take control of something that you had no control over. So unfortunately, it leads to things like cutting and things you can control, and it can be.
And then trying to find in the same way, you know how people try and fill that void of a high or whatever. Some people go back and want to feel that pain again because they may not know it may have not been painful, and it might, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, let me ask you this, young lady, whoever it is, that when you did this, did you think about anybody else? Was your thoughts like you didn't care by it being such a selfish move?
I would feel like they didn't. She would feel like they didn't think about her.
Right.
I'm just sorry, but I'm gonna let you answer.
What if they
That's
didn't
how
know?
I would feel.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But I'm saying
if
when
her
she was getting
parents
abused,
were,
they ain't thinking about her.
You know, on drugs. When people on, I've seen, ooh, Lord, because when people on drugs, that's selfish too. You know, they think about
Trust
them, but
me.
they selfish.
They something
Glad
different.
somebody admitted besides me. They think I be crazy when I say that.
What?
It's selfish for people who your parents just stay on drugs and be the way they are and don't change when you care about them. So
and I
when
get that it's an
when you
addiction.
don't treat them the same, then people say you wrong because them still your parents and like man, listen, I'm just different. Like Rico said, I'm just a different type of breed.
She said no. She said no. It was just she wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. People you're not thinking about nobody else, and I look at
you on breastfeed.
This powdered milk up here. And saying no milk up in there, buddy.
Pet milk.
Shoot. I said what I said. I said powder. Don't try to come and top my joke. I had my own joke.
Got you.
Dusty mother sucker. Boom, boom. I can't say my common word. Baby ears. I'm being a good influence.
Welcome back.
I'm being a good influence now.
Well, listen, I would like to, at this moment, send our prayers to anybody who going through something right now and feel like they want to do that.
Yes.
Like, you know, if you got somebody you know love you, try to think about them as well, or reach out to somebody who you think they can help you.
If you having trouble loving yourself, think of somebody else that loves you.
Yeah, and share with
everybody
them.
Don't love themselves. People got to stop like, well, you supposed to do this, and you got to understand, everybody don't feel like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
we so quick to judge people and say, oh, well, I'm this and I'm no. People can have issues.
And people do have issues.
Yeah, the world getting so bad now. A lot of people who never felt like that, feeling like that now because they feel like they can't make it. If you've been on this status for so long and now you down here, that probably make
that take a lot of people out.
That mess with your mental.
Heck yeah, you'd be like, oh no, I can't take this.
But you come back. You know,
you come back. It's stressful. I've been up, down. I've had my apartment. I've had my own house. I've lived out of states. And the one constant in my life is my mama. I can always go back home.
Yeah.
And everybody can't do that. So I don't let people talk like, oh, you live at home with your mama. Yeah, I live with my mama.
Yeah,
she live with me. We support each other. We got these kids. We doing, look. Mama, I ain't ashamed about none of that.
Yeah.
She said we running the, you know what I'm saying? Don't listen to that.
You got a baby? See my sister.
One is we got enough. We're fine. So,
it's more than
but
one,
that's a whole different story. Anywho, the suicide, you can live, and this is something you can be doing slowly. That's why I say when you are taking drugs and drinking every day, you are killing yourself slowly. You are killing yourself slowly.
You helping it.
Yeah, you helping it right along. So, balance. Do some healthy habits. Like, you can't eat no greens.
I drink water.
Because that's one of the
to balance it out. To balance out the Tito.
Listen, I swear to God, I took a whole big old jug today. Like, I got.
But you know, when you really look at it, do you drink every day?
No, I don't drink every day.
So, I don't. You drinking on occasion, that's an occasion. But if you really look back at your life and be like, you literally have to have a drink every day, then you might want to see counseling.
I don't drink every day.
Even with my weed smokers, y'all think that's normal.
I mean, I have a week where I drink every day in the week, but it ain't every day out of the year.
What?
She said like she went a whole week drinking every day, and then maybe next week she
Chicken love baby look little shorts.
Little booty.
Y'all can't touch on that because people be mad at me the way I speak on it because I've never done it. By me not drinking and smoking, it's hard for me. Oh, you blowing kisses at me?
Right. What are you doing, Uncle Dice?
Okay.
Uncle Dice.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Y'all see this loving on here? Y'all know what it is. That mean I'm about to have one?
That's funny. Lord, please.
I always want another little girl, though.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Right now?
Yeah.
Sweet baby Jesus.
You got a baby mama?
No, but that ain't
Wait
hard.
Somebody in the family got one. That's
Of
what I
course
did.
not.
That ain't hard to get a baby mama.
Wait
I
for
just
somebody
want
in
the
the family.
baby.
That's all. Family is family.
I just want to make the baby.
Put that in your mouth.
Keep her.
somebody
It'd be
else
vice
to do it.
versa for me. I'll have her leave and keep the baby.
Yeah,
I don't want her.
They so precious. Kids are.
Yeah, they innocent.
They're
man.
innocent, and yeah, I get emotional talking about
I
it.
didn't like being pregnant, period.
And I wanted to, like, God work in mysterious ways. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you answered your question. You just didn't have to carry it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's all.
So now I need a baby daddy. I need a daddy. Does she need a daddy? No, she's doing okay. She's doing okay. She has a twin sister. They're fraternal twins. The grandma got her today, so y'all will be seeing Bug. Y'all will be seeing Bug.
You seeing yourself on there? She amazed
She
by
looked
that.
at us. Yeah,
She looking
she's
at y'all.
very conceited. She likes to look in the mirror.
Well, yeah, that is your child. That is your child.
There it is.
She looks in the mirror. We do affirmations. Yes.
So you got something else to
Positive
speak
words,
on,
people. Positive words.
Not
It helps
you know, suicide is just it's a
Don't
topic
throw up on me
that
now.
it's so many different avenues of it. So it's
Yeah,
like
it is.
It is. It's like I said, you killing.
I never spoke on it. Like I said, it's just too sensitive for me. It could cause problem. People take it what you say the wrong way.
Yes,
and
because you can be harsh.
be insensitive. And
You can
I'm
be
like,
very
I don't know.
insensitive.
So that's why I be careful.
And you
with
know,
it.
a lot of parents try not to be as hard on their kids, thinking that will cause them
to go that route.
go that route, or you know, and then you know these kids getting bullied
Then
in
they
school,
run over you.
and
Then there's some kids that take advantage of it.
yeah.
So you got to know your kids.
Hell yeah, you
I
gotta
don't know.
Know what you're raising. Please understand
You
that.
try
That
to,
is very,
but you'll
very
just never
important.
know. You'll never know.
And that's a part of talking to your kids and being open with them and having that dialogue.
No, some of them go too far and think their kids is their friend.
No,
that's
I ain't
what's wrong with me.
And then I'll also
I don't
say
play
this.
that.
You don't have to, I ain't saying do the friend role, whatever.
Yeah.
But also let them know that there's other people, adults, that you place in their lives that they feel comfortable talking to.
Right.
Like, I know for sure my son could come to you. I know for
Right,
sure he can
right.
go to Robin. Mm-hmm. You know, he got people that I put in his life that I'm like, you don't want to talk to me, you can go talk to such.
Right.
And y'all might not even tell
I
me.
don't give bad advice though. He come to me.
Right. I have given bad advice. You see, she ain't say my name. I
You know
have
what
given
I'm
him
saying?
bad advice
Cause I'm
already.
like you ask me, Uncle Dice, what you think? I'll be like, man,
I'm like,
go
you did
for
what?
it.
I'm
Go
like,
ahead and do it.
my advice to
You
him.
only live once.
You know
When
what
he
I'm
comes to say
saying?
something, I'm like, you better tell your mama because you know I'm going to tell her. So he don't say nothing else to me.
Call me, nephew.
Because
I
I'm
got your
telling.
question.
Hey,
I'm telling.
no, I mean,
He
hey.
know I ain't gonna tell. If she call me, I'm gonna be like, oh, I ain't
Why
talk to
you
him.
No, I ain't talk- I
I
ain't
ain't
seen
talk to
him.
him. I ain't seen him. I don't know.
He said he talked to you. No.
But before we switch the subject of the,
Right,
anybody want to
else on
call
there?
in
Yeah.
right quick? If you want to be confidential instead of posting on either page, call in right quick and share your
248.
story.
I'm gonna tell you. Somebody said. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm moving the camera.
Wait, 248-508-3460.
I'm sorry.
You
y'all,
can
my
get
finger
somebody
everywhere.
who attempted.
And it's just us and it's us four in the studio.
We don't even know who you
Yeah.
are if you call. So if you want to call and share your story about your suicide attempt or what it was you went through, please call. Because we want to know. We learning. I want to
learning.
know. I just want to know.
Because I feel like if you kill yourself, why wouldn't you kill somebody else? That's
Yeah,
my
that-
logic.
okay,
so
that makes
what
sense.
stop you from killing somebody else?
I lost it. Damn it.
Oh, that's okay.
I lost it.
Somebody had to say
Somebody
something
did
else.
My mama.
Yeah, I lost it. My big ass fingers.
Yeah, sorry, blocked the whole screen.
See?
Big girl
I wish,
problems.
but in between
Done.
this,
You didn't want
today,
no
just while we here for this hour, somebody call in and just share your
Yeah,
story.
say
It's
something.
confidential. We don't
No,
know
but-
who calling.
You
We
can just
won't
be
say
calling.
your name.
Your name would
Just
be
be
calling.
calling. So call in, and we want to hear a couple different stories. I know it's quite a few people out here who've been on that level.
And you can help somebody, like that person that spoke on that, you help somebody right now.
Yep. You probably don't know it
or not.
Sharing your story with you, then they not going to feel like they the only person.
And that's what I want to open up and have this dialogue for. I thought she threw up. I was going to be like, hold
Somebody
on.
Somebody said this is a problem with the youth. I mean, I get the youth, but it's adults
but a lot of youth killing themselves?
Hell yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, that's where it's at, for real, because
a
lot of kids can't handle
forever
shit.
17, forever 16, like you haven't noticed these people, like these posts.
No, I've been
and
only
these children
the
killing
kids
themselves.
I see is killing each other is what I see more.
I mean,
I haven't seen no.
You got these kids. You like we've said this before. You know, we were tough.
Right.
You can say stuff to us. We crack jokes on each other, all of that.
But that didn't mean you didn't go home and cry.
I'm not going home. And oh my God, such and such said, "Mama, you fat and you on crack." Okay,
your mama's on crack rock. Look at our generation. That was a whole song.
And low key, your mama might be on crack.
Even to this day, it be people come to me saying what somebody said about me. And once I see that it was the truth, I'll be like, well, what did they do wrong?
Yeah.
Because if you speak on something that's the truth, why should somebody get mad about it?
Because it's hurtful. What you mean? Why would you get mad? That's hurtful. Because people can't handle the truth.
And that's what's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying.
But
that's wrong for them to have emotions about it.
No, that's wrong for you to be that. That's crazy for me to not for you to.
Okay.
That's crazy to be sensitive about somebody saying your mama on crack if your mama on crack.
Well,
or if your mama was a hoe.
It's true.
Y'all, this is why we having this conversation.
Listen,
that's deep that y'all even really think like that.
I feel like if it's something you can't change, then I feel like it's wrong when people do it.
The only reason they really mad is because they know.
Control. Yeah, and it's...
And I'm saying
but
that's okay.
Everybody knows.
But that does not mean that person is going to receive that like you the one supposed to be telling them. You don't. They can have emotions about that.
Nothing,
then they can go home and have emotions about that and kill themselves.
What's the purpose of telling them?
What's the purpose in telling them, yeah, you a fat bitch? Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
Oh, look.
I'm just saying.
Actions are judged by intentions.
Wow.
Do we have a caller?
Hi, how you doing? Hey, Dice, it's your business partner. What's going on? Hey, Rhea.
Hey,
how you doing?
Hello.
I'm good.
Happy birthday, Hezekiah.
Hezekiah Dice said happy birthday. He said, thanks. I just wanted to chime in on what we're talking about. This is Ratanji, and I do a lot with kids living with mental disabilities.
Yes.
This is a growing topic that really needs to be discussed amongst our youth.
Yes.
And while you guys are doing this in the studio, we probably need to do an open forum, probably at your business, Dice, and bring youth in and professionals that can really talk to our kids.
That would be great.
Do you think they would show up?
They will show up because parents, I did a mental health forum, and more people came out than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
This is a topic that people are afraid to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
But we won't just talk about suicide. We will talk about other things like drug prevention. I have someone that can come in and talk about that because we don't know what leads our kids to do things.
Exactly.
Well,
so,
why don't me and you... Why don't we get together and plan that and set it up, and then we can do that sometime this summer.
Right, and I can't think of the other lady's name, but the one that does the catering.
Gianna.
I just
remember the catering.
I'm a big girl. I remember about the food, but no, this is a serious problem. I'm so glad that you guys are discussing this because this is summertime.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, Detroit Public Schools is not having summer school. Some kids need the interaction with other youth. So we have to find a way. So this is a very good topic. I'm glad that you guys discussed this today.
Yes.
We just really need to sit and talk about this and bring professionals in so the parents will know how to communicate with their kids. Law enforcement will know how to communicate with the youth. Agreed. And the youth will know how to communicate with the parents.
Agreed.
Okay, well, we definitely need to get together real soon and put this plan together and make it happen.
Okay, we can start working on it, but this is a great show, Rhea, Dice, and Jada. I just really appreciate this. So I'm about to just sign off.
I'm going to get your number from Dice because me and you need to chop it up.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, thank you for calling. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon, partner.
Okay, bye.
All right.
That would be nice.
Yeah, she
It was on my heart. It definitely has been on my heart.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was happy that you invited me back today. And then when I looked at the topics, I was like...
Yeah.
Whoa.
Surprisingly, and y'all attest to this, this is like one of the first times that I said what we was going to do, like a topic before. Normally we'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. When you knew in advance and I saw what it was, it threw me off. I was just like, whoa, is this something wrong? I didn't know how to take it.
Am I in trouble?
No, it is.
So they said, have we ever heard of the term, the truth hurts?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the truth can hurt, and people can be sensitive about it, and they can joke and shoot the dozens and all of that, but they'll go home later like, dang, why you had to cut off me like that? And that can be, we ain't say the dozens ain't hurt people's feelings.
Right. Well, no, I didn't say it didn't hurt your feelings.
Knew how to
I just feel like
take it in.
Back in the day, it wasn't a lot of suicide like that.
And everybody different. People take stuff.
No, they just did drug abuse. They did other things.
That's true.
She like, do it. I dropped it, you get it again.
Do this too.
I changed my mind about having that fast.
The disrespect. Look.
If that's your friend, or your friend shouldn't want to do something that's cruel
to you like that. No, that's true.
So it's nothing wrong with somebody speaking of something, but it's like,
are
they speaking in a way of trying to help you or assist you, or is they just behind your back just talking stuff? Oh, such and such think they all that, but they mama a crackhead and all that. That's trying to find a way to belittle you, so that ain't cool with me.
And then that's coming from a friend. So when you start to grow up, you start to say, okay, well, how do you do love?
We got another caller. Hey.
Ring my bell.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
So this is Carmen. I was in the comments saying about when I was younger,
yes.
Thank you for calling.
I don't think that a lot of times we, as parents now, because I'm a parent, our actions can cause tremendous pain for, our children.
Yes.
And because a lot of people don't look at per se that like addiction is drug use is an addiction. For a child, the only thing that a child is thinking about is, Mama, why can't you get clean? And in my instance, we had to be a part of the ward of the state. So on top of having to deal with, our parents being on drugs, now we're taken from our parents, and now we have to go from residential placement to residential placement to foster home, and then being sexually abused. That's a lot on a child to have to sift through. And not being able to really know who you can trust or to talk about it, openly and stuff like that, because you can't talk to your mom because she's strung out most of the time.
Right.
She's sick.
And she's sick.
And then when
it's
you
a
do,
disease.
it's almost, and then when you do try to tell her, it's almost like, oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. But I will ask parents that when you, not just your child, but any child, you have to watch these kids. When they start becoming withdrawn, they don't want to participate in activities. They get quiet. A child that used to be joyous, that's always laughing and smiling, now they seem like they're sad and depressed. There's something that triggered that. And a lot of times we just look at it as, oh, they just at that age, And it could be they just at that age, or it could be that they're dealing with some stuff that they don't know how to figure out. And I always try to tell people, even at the age that I am now, there are a lot of things that, as an adult, I can't figure out. But we want 12, 13, 16, 17-year-olds to have it all figured out.
Exactly.
And that's not fair, So we just have to be conscious and sensitive enough to watch over our kids.
Carmen, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Have you had this conversation with your kids? Like what you went through?
That it happened to me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Are they old enough for you to have the conversation with them?
Well, I just released a book recently, Life Happens, How God Sustained Me. So I'm not sure if they read it or not, but there was a chapter in there about me being raped and date raped. So,
and what's the name of that? Because we're going to support that. You said Life Happens?
Life Happens.
Well, can I give you a little advice, Carmen?
Sure.
If they old enough, my opinion, you should let them know now before they find out on their own, and they're gonna take it differently, and you be able to explain to them better than anybody else before they hear it from somebody else or find out a different way. You might want to have.
I guess I can do that.
And then let me ask you this too: can you inbox me your number? I would love to invite you. My partner Vatanji just called. We planning on putting something together to talk to the youth. If you don't mind coming to join us to share your story, it will be better from a person who have the experience of it.
You have my number.
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm. It's Carmen.
It's Carmen.
Carmen?
No, Carmen.
Yes, Carmen.
Oh, wow.
It's straight table talk, Carmen.
See,
Carmen said it.
No, no, okay, bet. Okay, damn. Yeah, see, now I'm thrown off. I would have never.
He wasn't reading, I was reading. He can't see.
I can't see who it is.
He don't have his bifocals with him.
I don't even want to. But
no, and bring your book.
Oh, I'm going to reach out to you.
Opening up, and this is confirmation that this was the right thing to do, because I want to be able to have this platform and do some good and open up conversations and healthy habits.
So wait a minute. Have you talked about this on your show?
I have not.
She got her own show too.
It's coming.
But look at God.
She got a show on Saturdays, her and her partner. Yeah, so
come here.
Okay, we really got to get you out here.
And it's kind of funny because I actually just had a sit-down conversation with my grandson to explain to him, because he's only 5, but I wanted to make sure that if his parents hadn't said anything, I wanted him to hear from his grandma, what's a good touch, what's a touch that it shouldn't happen to you and stuff like that. So, we have to sit down and talk to these children. A lot of times, for me, because my parents was on drugs and me growing up in the system, moving from household to household, I didn't get to talk.
Yeah.
Wow. So when
I learned something every day. Well, thank you for. And listen,
I didn't know.
I'm gonna call you, so we're gonna put this together because we're gonna need to put this out there.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm done.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you guys for having
this conversation. Thank you so much for sharing.
I whoop kids too.
Oh,
so do I. But you ain't gonna touch this one today.
Daddy,
I say so do I, but you ain't gonna touch her today.
I whoop my kids.
The abuser.
I don't play that.
So that's another thing. Did we go wrong with stop whooping them?
Hell yeah.
I think we went wrong with taking prayer out of school.
Yes, everything.
Because I went to a Catholic
me
school,
too.
And we prayed before each class. It was the same prayer.
But they did it
for
on
each class.
Purpose.
It's a whole conspiracy.
It's a system to keep us down and apart. So until you understand and learn how to read between the lines, we're going to always be against each other.
Exactly.
But okay, let's change the
subject.
Let's
talk about some healthy habits.
Damn, that just threw me off. But Carmen, thanks for calling in. Now
you put the name with a fan. But she has a book so I'm interested in that. I love to support.
Right.
We need to set something up.
All right,
but I've always told you, when I first came to you about this.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah, but I wasn't with
that. Say what
That ain't what you wanted.
I'm not gonna say what I said because I want him to tell what I said. The truth. I'm the serious one.
Yeah.
That ain't what you were saying.
No, she came to me she wanted the show to be. By her being serious, and I'm different than her, the opposite of her.
Right.
She wanted to be where she get a male perspective and a female perspective. But me and her,
I wanted serious.
She wanted to be serious because she know I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I tell the truth about everything. I don't cold turkey, so that's why she came more with the raw but real. She's like, we got to live up to the name. You can't be on here and we editing or saying fake stuff.
Right.
We want people to know this is uncut. Everything we say is true and real. We make mistakes, and then you can go back. Well, we've been doing this 2 years.
It's almost 2 years. Yeah.
Almost 2 years, right? And I guarantee you, the growth from all of us, because some stuff I said back then
is totally different.
But do you know people say that to me now?
Yeah.
You said this
last week. No,
did you?
She said that you changed, and then she's saying she understands
that I'm changed. I'm starting to understand him now. He's starting to understand me.
Right.
Yeah.
And that show people the growth.
That's
over
gross.
the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gross.
Just because I hate people who I ain't seen in years be like, bring up stuff that I used to do. I'll be like, dog, that's not me no more. Stop
Yeah.
You don't have to talk about
living
that.
in my past.
What about what I'm doing now, though?
Yeah.
You know, y'all ain't looking at that?
They don't know because they don't have that access to you.
Yeah, and I keep it that way, too.
And I'm like, that's what I'm learning, to cut off access. Everybody don't need to know everything. But that's growth. And you learn that about yourself. And that's me and my healthy habits. Like this fat suit that I got on. I'm getting it off. I've lost 3 pounds in the past week. I'm so serious.
I'm gonna tell you something else. You know, because I hate shoes, to be honest.
Me too.
So I walk around barefoot a lot, and they said that makes your feet grow.
They do. They're wide, like Flintstone feet.
I'm like, I know. Now my feet already big as fuck.
Flintstones.
I'm already in an 11. I bought 11s, and my fat ass foot won't go past. I said, what? Are they swollen? They not. They just fat.
Yeah.
And I'm flat-footed, and it's just wide.
You tired, mama?
I got a wide foot.
I do too. My feet wide, but I wear shoes outside.
I hate shoes.
I wear mine. I don't even show my feet anyway.
It's not fair. I don't like that.
No little fake cough.
But now you saying about the health part, you said?
The healthy habits.
Oh, back on my products. I'm still with TLC. I just fell off
that
of
stuff
doing
actually work?
Yes, it works. Anything works when you work it. I tell people all the time.
But you got to follow the instructions.
Yes, you got to follow instructions with everything. I don't care if you
need something that's going to work.
Adipex. I don't care if you're on.
I know, because I had those too.
It don't work if you drink with it. Let me say this. This week, I'm 5 days just water. Everybody ain't got to do it. I'm just sharing. Sharing is caring. 5 days, I'm drinking just water.
You know what's crazy?
And I'm praying fast. I'm just gonna drink water
and eat nothing.
If I have to eat something, it's probably gonna be fruit.
It's crazy because every time I try to do that, something tragic happens. And I'll be like,
and it's a mindset. It mess you up. And I was like, no, I'm focusing. And I wasn't gonna share it because when you share things, people
pray against. Yeah.
And I can't say they pray against it because your prayer ain't strong. You can't pray against my downfall. I've never believed that. Okay. I just feel like people bring negativity to you.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I said all that negativity, all the opinions. But I'm stronger than that. Cool. So,
well, I'll pray for you.
Yeah, pray for me.
I'm not doing it.
See the negativity.
Not you, but I'm saying for me.
I'm saying for the comments.
I tried for 1 week though. I did do it.
Just change it up. If you
know what though, this is the thing. Because what's your reason of doing it?
Health-wise.
For
my
yourself?
Vitamin D levels are low. Yeah, for myself. My cholesterol is high. I just want a clean slate, and water is the best way to cleanse your body. Then after that, I'll start my detox with my ISOT. Like you get a clean palate first.
Well, I drink 2 gallons of water a day anyway.
So, but you eating cereal and sugar on top of it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That might be the
problem.
But
there's nothing wrong with me.
He says that.
It's not.
Wait, have you had a physical?
I go to physical every 6 months.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I stand corrected.
I ain't the average guy. I get checked. My doctor tell me to stop coming.
Oh.
She say I come more than the women do.
Oh.
But I want to know.
But
I mean, you come a long way from not want to know if I got cancer. I don't want to know.
I still don't want to know that. Don't tell me no shit like that.
Tell me I got it. Just
you tell me something.
Let the Lord take
it. When you talk about the selfish part, I swear, I don't know if this most men, but most men do say that. You can't tell me something is wrong with me. I'm not telling my family. What I watched and learned, your loved one's going to
take it harder.
Oh my God, harder than you, and it's gonna wear you down because everybody be you okay? Are you? I'm not finna kill them off of what I'm going through. I'm gonna just let it happen. They found out later, like, oh, he died. Okay, ain't nothing you can do about it.
I ain't gonna do that.
You cannot do nothing about. I
feel
like
support system or something like that.
Let them keep supporting me the way they been supporting me, because I don't want the fake love. Don't wait till I get cancer. Now you want to love on me. Love on me before then.
Nah, give me all of it. I mean, give me the fake love.
I don't want to be folded. I don't want.
I get it now.
Don't love me just because I'm sick.
Well, you know what, and that's true. I understand that wholeheartedly because it becomes overwhelming, and you don't know, sometimes that shit gets on your nerves. Like if I'm sick, I don't want to be bothered some days.
I ain't telling nobody. I watched it with other people,
and I'm not sick. Yeah, I be like, I be looking at my phone sometimes. I be like, not
anytime you see somebody,
I need y'all to watch
you okay
Omission
today?
On Tubi. My Tubi pick for the week is Omission.
Here she go. You don't know.
Shout out to the Tubi crew. Detroit
blowing
shutting it down.
I'm loving it.
It's my time.
I support it. Yeah, she got a little tinkle sprinkle. But omission, they did their thing on that one.
It's so many new. I wish I had a list.
Let me just say the storyline though. It's good. It's all about secrets and it's omission. Is it really a lie if it's an omission? Like it's. I don't want to say.
Do you
too
know
much.
who wrote that one? Who directed?
I don't know. My boy Kamar.
He's part of.
He's part of
it, or he wrote it too and directed.
I don't know. I gotta look. Sorry, Kamar. I don't. I just know we work together at Greek Town. Shout out.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
But
man.
now he's doing that. Maybe I'll get in the movie.
It's so many people. You know, my daughter, wife Jada Jones. You see all the ones she in.
I'm so not used to you saying my daughter. Like still calling. I can't. Like you.
Well, her wife Jada Jones, Mina Moreau.
Ear to ear. Jada was bomb.
Yep.
I'm waiting on 2.
My man Wesley. Yeah, man. It's so
all
many.
They all
Kia. Like dog, there's so many of them in there now that's doing their thing.
Yeah, and what was the other one? It was omission and dang it. I posted it on my page. Those that follow me saw it. But I'm always.
If you invite me back,
Dennis Reed.
Dennis Reed got a lot of new ones too. Shout out to Sonya, my homegirl with her.
Diesel.
That's the name of one of them.
Well, that's a guy.
Diesel, the actor. You talking about him? Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? They all good.
They all doing their thing. They all be on
I
the
ain't
show.
gonna lie. Hey,
shout out to y'all. Maybe you'll come be on the show.
Shout out to Murder, man. My man Murder.
Oh yeah, Murder is
he the truth. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Cino, I already put out Cino be on. We gonna get Cino on.
He gonna come to the show?
Yeah, he gonna come to the show.
Oh my man, he busy man. Shout out to his restaurant.
Yes.
What is it called?
Yes.
Is it Lily Mays?
Yes.
Okay.
And it is so good.
I haven't been there yet. We looked it up 2 weeks ago. We was gonna go.
The food is bomb.
Okay.
I can't even front.
Y'all check him out. And it's in Southfield, ain't it? It's in the Northwestern Highway. I do remember all that because I just looked it up. Shout out to Cino with that, man.
Yeah. So we gotta support each other. But I think we don't talk about the real because it's so much fake out here.
Oh, it's terrible.
The fake love and what is it going on now? Where people are just posting so much stuff that's fake, and you don't really.
You think it's for the
you
attention?
Really think it's real, and they'll be like y'all posting all these love videos, and y'all this fight. Y'all don't even talk. Like it's amazing to me to see it.
Yeah, they must forget. Some people know them for real.
I make the mistake of thinking, they just I'm posting it as real. I ain't posting no fake stuff, so I think everybody else is real too, and they ain't.
No, I see that all day.
People be posting,
and that's what make the drama on it, because you get the people who know you for real, and they say something smart. Like, y'all don't even like each other for real. Y'all just putting this up for everybody to see this fake love.
Like, oh, this was a good day. And then you had the opposite where people share everything, and you be like, I wish they'd be quiet. So you can't win for losing. You can't.
It's a catch-22.
And that's why I wanted to discuss real things, and it's all stems from living in the moment. Yeah. Just relaxing. But my thing is, moments come to pass. So building a foundation is what I just want to build. You see, I got this little one. They are our future. What we gonna teach them? TikTok. Man, what we gonna teach them how to do?
And see, that's
scary to me. What is she gonna grow up to?
So speaking on that, Jaden will be a senior this year. So a lot of kids now are not going to college. They're doing trades. Yeah. And I appreciate that.
Which is fine with me. I'm not, we talked about that.
Yeah. But he's going to do the mechanic trade. He want to do work on cars.
No, nephew. Do your research on the car's not going to even exist unless it's electrical.
So I'm going there. That's where I'm going.
Okay, good.
So a friend of mine, one of my clients' father, he is a mechanic, but he's a I think he said a diesel mechanic. Mm-hmm. Pretty much working on the 18-wheelers, like on the trucks. Okay. And he explained the same thing, like, don't really go into the auto field as far as the cars. It's going to be electrical. But if you go into like robotics or, even the trucks, because trucks not going nowhere.
No, but they do. I don't know if you look it up. They are. They got self-driving trucks now.
They do.
But you have to be the robot. Is it robotics?
Yeah.
If you go into that field with that, then that's fine. Yeah. But just don't go into your regular mechanic field, because that's going to be obsolete.
Correct. And they're going to push it now. They're going to push that field because it's going to be obsolete. Yeah. So you got to look at, even with programming, like when I was into computers, I was into computer programming back in the day. I have a certificate. A lot of people don't know that. I have a certificate in programming. But their certificates changed so much.
Just like medical
and it was like $1,000. Like, to take the test is $1,000 each test to change to get a certification. Yeah. I was like, I can't do this for you. But if I would have stuck with it, I probably would be making a good amount of money right now.
But I'm one who's negative against our future. Like, I don't think we got one. Seeing what's around us, like I just live my life. Like, what's our next topic? What is this about?
Living for the moment.
Living for the moment. The reason being, you see how many people we losing instantly from heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes.
Right, you better get some IOSOT. Right? Hit me up.
So, but the thing, and then with the youth, you know, it's sad to say, man, that is our future. Like, I don't see one. I don't see one, and I'm not waiting around to see if it's gonna change. If they gonna, I can't see them taking care of us. They don't even take care of themselves.
You gonna commit suicide?
Yeah, don't talk like that.
See, that's what I was just saying. What you mean you ain't waiting around?
I'm saying I'm not.
See how we always got to bring it back and make a joke, y'all.
I know we're silly. Like,
we got to.
But you know how people plan their life.
Yeah.
I live for the moment. Okay. I'm not planning my life to set up to expect them to take care of me when I get older, because I know it's not going to be right. So I'm just going to live and enjoy.
But you plan sometimes.
You got to plan trips. You plan trips. You plan.
Not no more. I lost 2 friends this week, and it got me back triggered. Like, again, it's for this moment, it's how I'm feeling.
No,
right now, I'm not planning no more.
Like, you, somewhere down the line, you plan a little bit. Because, I mean, just like when,
the basics.
Like the move to Texas and all of that stuff.
Right.
You know, you got to kind of plan a little bit. Mind you, I'm on the same shit. Because I said when
Let's just go.
I'm
Let's
going.
just go tomorrow.
See, that's that. See, that's that.
When he graduate, I'm like, shit, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I ain't got no plan, though.
To me, a lot of times we plan stuff and it don't go right? And what we be hurt about is the disappointment because of our expectations of things supposed to go the way we anticipate.
I never disappointed
But
myself.
a lot of people I done seen made it, it's because they were spontaneous.
Yeah.
They just took leap of faith and
That's
went out there and
exactly
tried
what I
something
did.
different. I'm doing that. I'm on that move. I'm on for the moment. Like, I'm living, enjoying life, being happy. No negative energy. Just be happy. I don't care what you're doing. Just be happy. And that's why
people don't know what makes them happy.
Like, for me, like, I hate to see people be miserable about something they trying to do to make themselves better. Like, if it's making you miserable to do that, then why don't you change it?
I'm
happy. I am too.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Like me, I'm happy when I have a clear head.
You say
what helps me I'm happy when I have a clear head. I'm happy when I'm in a monogamous relationship. That's just me. I've grown to learn about myself. So I'm just gonna wait for me, my baby daddy.
She already got the baby. She just needs the daddy.
Right, like she got a daddy, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Inboxing her.
That's a whole different.
Fellas. That don't
I met a guy at the gas station the other day, and he saw the car seat. He was like, "Whoa, you got a baby?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got 2." He was like, "How old are you?" I said, "Excuse me." He's like, "How old are you?" I was like, 46. I was like, "What? At 46 years?" He said, "Oh, you started late, huh?" I said, "All right, have a good day." So, like, are you trying to pick me up?
Yeah, they
because you started in the wrong way.
I told you that's how them old men be at the gas station.
Why was that the wrong way? You was offended by that?
I'm offended.
That is the truth.
Let me tell you something.
If you really?
If you thought you had kids at 40, I would be questioning it too. Like, damn. You 46 and just had a couple babies?
I just met you, sir. You're not getting all about. You don't have that kind of access to me. Really? Mm-hmm. That's how you feeling?
Yeah.
I mean, you just turned him down instantly from that.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't my type anyway. Oh, if he was attractive, that'd be different. I would have
about it.
Like,
the same shit could have came from somebody you attracted to, and it
that's what I be saying. Like, if you think you get offended when you know what I'm talking about.
My truck and at the gas station. And
because we're not used to seeing that.
Like I tell people, it's only sexual harassment when the person's ugly. They only call and being upset with things when somebody is ugly.
Like, why
they
would
don't
he
want
talk
that
to me?
attention. I ain't lying.
I had a situation.
I don't have that issue with nobody
many years ago where I said that to a young lady where I was like, they used to come in and be like, all these guys tried to talk to me. Like, you ain't get their number? No, I ain't take none of them number.
Why
Then
not?
next week, you come in and you got a number. You cap it, right? So I be like, well, what's up with this number? Oh, I forgot to throw it away. No, the difference is you liked that nigga who approached you.
Shit, sometimes you get these numbers because you ain't trying to die.
Well, yeah, now this was way before then, before all that stuff was happening.
I made that mistake with a white guy.
Gave him your number?
He called me instantly, and I was like, oh, this is the difference between white guys and brothers. And I was like, he's like, I'm going to take you on my boat. I was like, oh, wait. Oh, slow down, buddy. He said, well, why did you give me your number if you don't want to go out? I was like, you're right. My bad. I shouldn't
Because I don't want to.
I didn't want to die.
So why you think that? Because he white?
No, he wasn't my type. See, he bought my meal, and I was just being polite.
Oh, he had fed you and everything?
He had fed me and everything. I didn't ask to. I was just sitting there minding my business. Anytime I go to the bar out by myself, I promise that's the most times I get somebody that'll look out and take care of the whole
She ain't lying. We went to Starters one day, and she had a whole argument with a nigga, and then the guy, his friend, still paid for our food.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm sure she had an argument with him. That's no question.
Oh, baby.
You ain't got to tell me.
It went down.
Yeah.
It went down.
You talking about this one?
The guy, the friend wanted to come on the show.
The friend was a nice guy, too, and he could have...
He was like, oh, y'all, we did the show pretty much kind of from there, but... He was like, oh,
did he ever call you?
No.
He gave your number out, too?
Yeah, but...
No, not called like that. He called because he wanted to be on the show.
Yeah.
But I told him by the end of the conversation, I said, you're welcome. I said, but he's not. He can't come with you.
He said, well, why can't my friend come? She said, you see how he acted? You see the dirt? I was like...
I said, liquid courage. I said, a lot of brothers act funny when they get that lick in their system. I said, you might want to detox, buddy, so you come talk to me.
She said, if you decide to bring him, don't even think about it. Don't even call. I was like, he ain't called.
He was this close to calling me, though.
But he clearly told us already, too. Like, he really wasn't trying to talk to nobody. He was like, I got a girl.
I said, I'm not.
Because he told us. Remember, he was like, I got a girl.
We wasn't trying, but he still paid for our meal.
He was like, but this is just what I do.
Don't say that out loud.
Don't say what out loud.
Girl he probably want to do
He said no name.
No,
I don't even know his name.
Put him out there.
I don't even know his name. I don't know his name.
Look, Rico. Not that. No, I didn't say Enrico. Not that. It wasn't him. No.
She is in her own mood right now. This is the joys, but this is the life. See, I couldn't do this in corporate America. I can't take her to work.
Yes.
Kim says Mika tried to call you.
Oh, what's her number? She didn't leave no message.
You mean she tried to call the show?
The show, right?
No, me. This conversation what we had earlier.
Oh.
I was expecting somebody to call me and
So in other words, that ain't got nothing to do with the show, Kim. All right, we'll talk to you in a minute. You know how I am. She heard me. You talking about Kim?
Yeah.
They my hey sis. I can talk to Kim like that.
Hey,
y'all can't.
They better not.
But see, that go back to what we were talking about.
I said,
how you friend and cool with somebody and you can talk to them any kind of way.
Look, and I delivered the message.
Right. You good. Nah, that one there, that's
when you coming for a visit?
She don't want to come back here. I'm going to visit her next.
I understand.
She don't want to come here.
You ain't having no babies now.
No, we not having them. She don't want no more kids.
At least all your kids
She
a
don't
match.
want my ass. She let alone no kids.
But your kids a match.
Yeah. Shit, fuck these kids.
Fuck these kids.
Oh, but cover your ears, boo-boo.
Excuse me.
They horrible.
Except the new ones. The newborns.
Yeah.
They didn't ask to be here.
Ungrateful ass bastards.
They didn't ask to be here, so it's our responsibility to take care of them.
Yeah, my Father's Day, I was in my feelings yesterday. I ain't gonna even lie. I raised like 30 kids out here, man.
You ain't raised no 30. You look. That's what I keep telling y'all. Y'all get y'all feelings hurt on one day with the raising the kids. That's why you should have said F them kids a long time ago. You was doing stuff. Stick with your kids.
My kids was taking care of
trying to raise a village.
Even
for
them.
what?
My kids
you
too.
ain't
I'm
doing
talking
it for the
about
accolades,
them and all other kids.
But you're not doing it for the accolades.
See, you taking it the wrong way. This Father's Day, you okay? Because y'all Mother's Day be something different. I don't compete or compare, right? But this the first year I ever felt the way I did because I said, damn, don't get me wrong, I got 100 text messages from the mothers, the people who shouldn't be saying Happy Father's Day.
It's the kids.
It's the kid. I was expecting, like, dog, I was like,
because they got biological kids. I mean, biological parents.
No, these kids don't give a fuck. Let me be honest.
They
don't give a fuck.
I don't talk about that shit.
They don't know.
That's not.
You Uncle Dice to them.
Yeah, I ain't even talking about the ones I'm uncle to. I'm talking about the ones I was daddy.
So I'm gonna just take a guess.
No.
Your nephew didn't text you.
No, he one of them didn't text me either.
He might not have texted his daddy.
And then this how I feel too.
I was with my daddy.
And then we saw your video.
We did.
But no, this is what I'm saying too. I even felt that kind of way too. Fuck a text message. Call me. Yeah, my number. I want to verbally hear you talk.
All right, they're going into their own little rants now. We overtime.
We living for the moment. Are we overtime?
For the moment.
It's time to go.
Yeah, let's go that fast. It go that fast.
All right, Janet Jackson. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, it does. It's been a great Juneteenth.
Yeah, you got another one, Rico? Another one. My man. Thank you, sir. Begging on the live.
That's right. Y'all see it. You heard it here first.
Well, welcome back, Dice.
So you gonna be here for the rest of these
I don't know. I checked with the boss lady.
You trying to come back? I mean, I see you on your live trying to have these conversations on your own.
Let me. While I'm on here to talk to you ladies, I told my baby mama. No, listen. Real quick, it's just two things. One thing is.
See, no, he's ruining his chance.
Y'all don't have to use the curve to park. Like y'all tearing y'all rims up. Like stop tearing your rims up.
Yes, that's
y'all. A lot of women tear their car up by being so close to the curb and parking, using the curb to stop.
I learned that.
And then two, do y'all know that the car wash let you vacuum y'all car for free? Y'all should try it, cause a lot of y'all women cars are terrible.
Don't come over.
I'm just saying, it's free. Pull up, vacuum your car sometime.
I ain't got time. Somebody should come do it for me.
See, that's what y'all always expect, some man to come get your car.
Why not?
That's fine.
You can get a lot of brownie points.
The reason why I'm saying is that
hey, baby, let me get your keys.
I'm busy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't be like Jody picking up girls
in her car.
Yeah.
No, I do that.
I'm going to
but
bed.
That's what I'm saying. When he ain't around and you rap, it's free now. You can just pull in and vacuum your car.
I don't have time.
And throw out the trash.
I don't have time to sit in the
Strength of a woman. That's the other one. Mary J. Blige.
That's the problem.
Sorry, I had to remember.
Don't grow up like that, boo. See,
you go outside in the big red right now, it is dirty.
My car is
trash
not dirty.
all in there?
In there and outside.
Look at y'all floors.
My floor is
I just wanted to share that with y'all.
We'll do it after the fact. You can go ahead and go live and check out my car.
I'm still trying to go to the
car. Anybody who don't like it, they can come take the car.
She just came from the car wash.
No, I didn't.
But yeah, this was fun again.
Y'all ain't gonna see me.
I missed y'all. Thank you for the invite. I appreciate it. I might get invited again.
You ain't coming. You get invited.
I am, but we are gonna take and do this platform. We're gonna get with Baton.
Yeah, I'm gonna work that out.
And we're gonna set something up for people about suicide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say, and you made your premiere, your debut. You see, she took her bow off. She don't like all that crap on her head.
She came out the sweater.
She came out the sweater and the bow. As my mama would say, she not a hot potato. Don't be passing her around. I'm like,
we didn't pass her.
Nobody even tried to, except for this one.
Tell you something.
And she keeps staring at him. She wants to probably get your beard.
I only hold the babies when they ain't got no choice but to be held.
Really?
Yeah. Because at that age, they be like, I don't want to be bothered.
She is so friendly. She's a friendly
I'm just saying, you know what I mean, though? Like, when they babies, they ain't got no choice. Like, they ain't gonna act up. But when they get around that age, they know if they want to be held or not.
Oh, say on here again where they can go on YouTube and subscribe.
You guys subscribe to the YouTube Raw But Real. It's one word.
All together.
All together now.
No spaces.
No spaces. Raw But Real. Subscribe. Share. Tell a friend. It's real. You know, we just have a conversation. Look at the old episodes. Look at the growth.
Yeah.
Look at the maturity.
Go from the top to the bottom.
I be laughing at the ones.
I was in the background in the beginning.
Yes, we had a lot of fun. We still having fun, but the bigger the platform, the bigger the topics are gonna get, and I want this to go somewhere. I feel like we have a bigger purpose, and yeah. 5,
4,
3, 2,
and 1.
We out of here. Peace in the movie.
Yes.